Good morning or night and day, whatever, it doesn't matter. From the East Coast to wherever you guys are, my name is Spookie, and today we're gonna be talking about relationships. So, I have had wonderful relationships in the past and all throughout my life, but one thing that I've noticed is relationships take a lot of time and effort. One and two of the most important things to make a relation work are trust and being able to work through it. You have to be able to invest time within your relationship because there's two people within it. I've talked about relationships in the past, but I want to talk about it again of what is love within that relationship. Love is something that, honestly, it's hard to explain to people. When people get into relationships, you could either get into it because you really want to experience something new with somebody, or you really want to see yourself grow with somebody, or maybe you just want to say, hey, let's give it a shot. Maybe you like the person, and that's maybe the only motive that you want at that time. That's completely fine. You know, nobody should ever have to say anything about your relationship because it's just you and your other half or spouse or whatever you guys call each other. Now, love for me comes in many forms. Doesn't matter if you're straight or gay, bisexual, I don't care. Love is love, and it's universal, and that is the greatest thing. Like I said, for me, I'm all about sharing the love, so more power to anybody who's able to express the love in whatever way possible. So in order to make a relationship work, or in order to love somebody, you first need to understand your reasonings behind of getting involved in it. If you get involved in it in the beginning because you say, hey, I just really want to give somebody a chance, or I want to go somewhere with this person, and that's the only reason why, you're kind of letting go of the fact that you want to be able to grow or go somewhere with somebody. If you're just doing it for pure fun and enjoyment, that's cool. I mean, it can grow into something else, but for me, when I date people, I usually date them for like years. I mean, I can't think of the last relationship where I dated like somebody under than a month, because I've always wanted to experience something more. I don't really date, and I'm gonna be talking about my experience and why I don't really date anymore, because I'm not like an asexual type person, which is like, I don't really date anybody, I'm not really straight or gay, I just, yeah, whatever. It's like you're basically atheist, but like towards relationships. What the frickin' deal? For me, I've had wonderful relationships, and the thing is, like, I just don't really go outside my house too much. I make YouTube videos, I play video games, and that's it. That's my life in a nutshell. I don't really have time to like converse with people, and right now, I mean, I try as much as I can. Like, I usually do things with my friends, but even still then, I'm always rushing to get back home. I'm either rushing back home or trying to do something to get a video out, because that's what I love doing. That's my work, that's my job. To give that part away from me of like, I need to be in a relationship now, in being in a relationship, you don't have to give away parts of yourself, or you don't have to invest a lot of time, but you have to be able to manage things, you know? You have to, listen, when people juggle, they don't start out with 5 or 6 balls right away. They start with 1, and then they move on to 2, and then after that they start hitting 3, and they start juggling more. You need to be able to be comfortable with what you have in your life first before you start adding things like such as a relationship, because relationships causes so much more dynamics, and the chemistry is 10 times different than it will be when you were single. For me, I just know I'm not at that point in my life where necessarily I can go out and be like, hey, let's go out to dinner, let's go do this, let's go have fun, let's go to Six Flags, let's go to Disney World or Disneyland. I'm not in that position because, 1, I don't have money, 2, I'm not going to school right now, and 3, I love my YouTube stuff, and I can explore that and share that with a lot of people, but at the same time, for my dreams and ambitions, I do things that honestly some people may not understand. Like my story times, I do a lot of crazy different things, and you guys understand that, and it's hard for people to understand that themselves and get into the mood and tone into that unless they know me personally on a deeper level or understand that. You guys gotta appreciate these nice little curls I got going on right now. It's all for you guys. I feel like a little Jew person with these curls hanging out. Hold up. I didn't notice that before. Nothing against Jews. I just don't. Now that I saw that, We gotta let the hair down. My hair's like super tingly right now. So relationships are crazy. I mean, there's just tons of different things that you can do while you're in a relationship too. You're gonna be probably happy. You know, if for me, I could do tons of challenges and videos, but until then, I gotta do challenges myself, or I gotta find friends and stuff, and it's hard. But if I was to be in a relationship right now, it would be hard, but it would be a lot of fun as well. So who knows what will happen in the future. Like I said, I don't really date right now because I just find myself extremely busy, but I have put myself out there a lot of different times, and it's always the same thing that someone, especially in their 20s, I feel like every person is like extremely busy. So I'm not joining the crowd. I mean, I always have time for people, but I've just been let down so many times that I just said, screw it. I'm not gonna put myself out there too much anymore. Whatever happens, goes. So relationships honestly could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing depending where you are in your life and who are you and what you desire and what are your motives and what really drives you. Because if you're loving somebody right now, but at the same time your main interest and your main motives is everything you do and you're very independent, it's going to be hard to let another person in. Especially, we haven't even got to the topic of people in the past hurting you and messes up relationships with trust issues. That's an entirely different topic. I'm just talking about personally why I don't really date anymore and what I think about relationships when it comes to love. Love is such a big topic, and sometimes we've had experiences where it's best for people to be friends rather than boyfriend and girlfriend, or boyfriend, girlfriend, alien, cat, dog, cat to the moon, cat to the Y to the KYC to D. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. So if you guys are in a relationship right now, honestly, that is amazing. I mean, honestly, for you guys to be able to be working that through, if you're married or if you're engaged or if you are single or if you're not single, no matter what you do, it takes time and effort and persistence. For me, I've run away from a lot of different relationships, and when I say fights, I mean opportunities that I should have stuck. But I'm a fighter when I feel like it's worth to be fighting for something. And some of my relationships I let go for stupid insecurity reasons. Another one I let go because the person I was dating was drinking and smoking. Another person that I stopped dating personally was because I like somebody else. I've had some weird experiences when it comes to dating, and I haven't dated, like I said, somebody for the past 2 years. I mean, it's not a problem. I enjoy being able to just look at other people and enjoy. I just like looking at people. Is that weird? I mean, like, I find everybody pretty much attractive because we are all attractive human beings. Like, it's one of those things, like, you're a baby and you're just like, oh my gosh, am I ever gonna look beautiful? Yes, you will look beautiful, guys, no matter what happens to you. That's just how we grow up. We will get that amazing jawline, which I don't have yet, but don't matter. That's neither here nor there. Honestly, relationships can be bad and it can be good. Like I said, I've seen my one friend who's been dating a girl for past almost 2 years already, and they're really knocking it through, and they've been through some rough patches. Me, when something happens in a relationship, I tend to either do one thing. I either fight or I flight. And half the time I do fight, but if it's not worth it, I gotta let it go, I let it go. That's just personally me and my relationships. I've been hurt in the past. I put myself out there a lot in the past. I'm actually gonna make a video probably tomorrow, something funny. I use Tinder. Now, I don't use it to date anybody. If you don't know what Tinder is, it's basically a huge dating app where you swipe left or swipe right. I think right is you like them, left is you don't like them. And it's hilarious because the different pictures that you see of people, and it's an entirely different world, guys. If you were online dating, that is very scary, but that's a topic that I'm going to hit on, and, well, you're going to see that video in 2 days from now. But this is my topic, and me talking about friends and relationships and love and all that craziness. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. I'm so tired, but excuse me, I wanted to film a video for you guys, so yeah, that's that. If you want to know more about my relationships and more about my love, like I said, I'm very expressive. I don't hide nothing back, guys. I mean, I like to be as open as possible because this is how I get to know you guys, and you guys get to ask me wonderful questions. So I am going to be having a Q&A. I'll be making the video either Friday or Saturday. It will be coming out of this week, so be on the lookout for that. Send me questions down below. what you want to know, what you think inspires me, all different kinds of things, stuff, credit card numbers and social security and crazy phone number, because I don't really know who you people are. Just kidding, I love you guys. You are my goblins, my goons, my freaking monsters and ghouls, and you guys are everything. You are the fandom, and I thank you guys every single day. And our process has been very slow lately, progression-wise, but it don't matter because people are still watching. So my name is SpookieSTL, and at the end of the day, guys, don't forget to share the love.